Hey guys, it's RC. I am back with my next edition of my Let's Play for our WMMA4 Let's Play. I'm playing as Gamma Global MMA. They are one of the two largest federations in the world in the game, along with Alpha One out of Japan. Basically, they're just easier to play with because they already have television deals, pay-per-view deals in place. Um, they've got enough money and they're big enough that you can have dedicated contracts. What that means is the fighters cannot fight for another organization. In the smaller ones, you have open contracts, and the fighter might have contracts with 5 different organizations, and you might go to schedule them for an event, and they say, "Oh, I'd love to fight for you, but I'm in an event 3 weeks earlier with XYZ MMA, and so I won't be eligible to fight for 4 months, or whatever." They might get hurt and not be able to fight for a year. So it's a little bit harder. You have to have more fighters on your team, on your organization, but they tend to be cheaper. So there's a lot of different things. Eventually, I'm going to probably want to have. I'm thinking about 25 fighters, maybe 30 fighters in each division, just to have enough people coming in to work their way up. Because basically, you have to think about it mathematically. Half of the guys are on the way up, half the guys are on the way down. And like UFC, if you lose 3, maybe 4 fights in a row, you're cut. I mean, you're gone. So if a team does that, a team, if a fighter loses those fights, do you still want to hold them as one of the top 2 groups in the world? Do you want to kind of let them go down to a lower federation and kind of re-earn their way back up while you bring in some more robust fighters? Yeah, there's just a lot of different ways to look at it. I do want to give a shout out to, and I don't remember his forum name, Skeeters or something like that, over on the Gray Dog forums. He had actually seen my first video that went up yesterday and said, "Man, you covered a lot of stuff in there. That should actually be a tutorial of sorts." That's great. I love doing tutorials. There's quite a few tutorials on my channel for various games. And if this can be used as a tutorial, that's great. I'm not going to put any prelim fights in just because as I mentioned in the first video, I don't remember so much about this game because I haven't played it in a long time. And there was a lot that I learned, and I destroyed quite a few federations in learning a lot of the stuff that I learned, plus asking a lot of questions. Shoot, in fact, I might have to go back to the forum and just look up my posts and see what people told me at that time. Anyway, we've got 2 upcoming shows, Gamma 40 and Battle Lines 4. The numbered events, if I remember correctly, are on TV. These are like UFC Fight Night, The Ultimate Fighter, just not not contests like that, but these are on regular television. And then the battle lines are pay-per-views. Am I remembering that right? Media. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Can is a advertising show. So Can is the free TV. USA Free Choice is the pay-per-view, so strike that and reverse it. So Gamma 40, the numbered events are the pay-per-views, and Battle Lines is the television cards. So just so you know where those are coming from. And they're going to all be numbered in increasing order. So we'll go 41, 42, 4, 5, 6. I should be big enough that I should be able to have um, one one card per month, and possibly after I see how much money I make or lose on this first card, then what I may do is I may go for a pay-per-view every month, but then do a TV event every 3 weeks, something along those lines. But I really want to get a look at the finances because I don't want to go in and cripple myself. So what we'll do is we'll keep doing this. So by the time January hits, then we'll be looking at setting up March's card, and March is when I should be able to then know whether I can do um, weekly or bi-weekly or whatever. Um, and that's what we'll kind of take a look at. So Matthew Dean is one of our fighters with Gamma. He's actually our top guy, number one pound for pound, number one middleweight, and our middleweight champion. He's visiting Team Animal House. Boy, speaking of Animal House, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but rest in peace to Flounder. The actor that played Flounder in that movie, he died from complications from diabetes a couple of days ago at the time I'm recording this, and that actually hits close to home because I have diabetes as well. So that kind of was a reality check, and he was not old. He was in his early 60s, I think. Now, some of you listening may go, damn, early 60s, that's old. Believe me, the older you get, the less old that becomes. Let's see. So Animal House also picked up a new member, Patrick Thomas, who's also one of our guys. Remember, he just had a fight and knocked out Mac Fuller at Gamma 23. Oh, no, no, no. He's on the card. Patrick Thomas. Which card is he on? Patrick Thomas. There he is right there. Patrick in the co-main event at Battle Lines 4. I knew I'd just seen his name recently. So he joins Team Animal House. Lamont Banner. I will give you this tip. If you don't start with Gamma or Alpha, if you start with XCC or one of the lower groups, sign Lamont Banner for as long as you can keep him. He is unemployed at the very beginning of the game, and he is the best fighter you can get and build your organization around by far. So go with that. Darren Southall, he's XCC. All right, so we're just going to keep on keeping on here. All right, unread emails. So let's go to the email window. All right, Seb Moorhead. All right, this is a guy that I think I'm after, and Alpha is also after him. All right, so rankings, matchmake, roster. All right, so he's not on my roster already. Where is... Quick Finance? Scouting? Decisions? Oh, here we go. All right, Seb Moorhead. All right, so we just offered him. All right, so let's go into here. Seb Moorhead. Alright, let me close that. Alright, there should be a way. Alpha. Where was the news at? I know we just saw it, right? Oh well, we'll... Alright, we're just going to keep going there. Decisions waiting on a response. Alright, Efren Luat. Alright, he accepts it, so we're going to sign that contract. I overpaid for him. No performance scale, but we'll take that. Kenji Akita. And Philip Ziski. I like Ziski. Ziski I'm poaching from another organization. And I think he's a good fighter as well. Sammy Gaffigan as well. Alright, so... let's go ahead and go to our news. Advance a day. Not yet. Alright, Alpha 1 signs a new deal on J Network East. Alright, let's go to my office. Decisions. Alright, Sammy Gaffigan. Sign. We'll sign that deal. And we will sign that deal. Alright, see, there's no way to... oh, here we go. Employment. Currently unemployed. Negotiate. Oh, here we go. Your offer is currently the only one he is seriously considering. So that's what I wanted to find out. I knew it would tell me. We could go in and look at rival bids, and there's Alpha's bid, 1150, 2.5. We're paying him 12 and 2.5. So he's only really figuring for our organization right now. Doesn't mean they won't come in and negotiate and raise that, but you never know. All right. Mail. Oh, that's what I was looking for. There it is. All right. I don't need that. So we can move on. Again, I don't think I need to set an event now. Oh, Jonathan Huang joined Alpha 1. Truck Gleason. He's with Gamma. He's visiting Team Mean Machine. Alpha 1 signs a few people. Let's see. Yes. Alright, decisions. Uh-oh, I think they signed my other guy. Oh, there they are. Okay, so he's still... employment. Negotiate. Still the only one he's seriously considering. All right. And I want to go to unread mail. All right. So Bruce Stevens suffered a major head injury. He was supposed to be at Battle Lines 4. All right, H.M. Menzel. Okay, so this is at Battle Lines 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so can I add a fight? Let's see, upcoming shows. Okay, I want to alter. I want to add a fight. Okay, what was the guy's name? HM. I don't remember his weight class. HM Menzel. There we go. All right, so it's going to be a lightweight fight. He's number 7. You know, oh, Philip Ziski. That would be a really good fight for him to break in on, wouldn't it? Ziski would be a favorite. I like Ziski a lot. What about... So Menzel, because he's already in camp, he can continue training, and we're far enough away from the event that we can add another guy into the mix. Yeah, I'm thinking Ziski's going to be the guy that I want. What do you guys think of that one? He's number 7. It gives Ziski a debut in Gamma against a top 10 opponent, but not way high in the top 10. But we certainly want to give him a push, right? He last fought in June of 2000, and it's a low-level national. So this is a pretty good event, right up there. All right, but see, it says... But see, if he's already in camp, why would it tell me that? Right? All right, we're going to raise this. I'm going to put that on the 4th card. Let me just check this one. Prelims. Really? All right, prelims. All right, so yeah, we want to make that our 3rd fight. So you may remember from the first video, if you watched it, when you're looking at the commercial success and the I forget the other rating that it gives you, commercial and popularity, I think. But one of them deals with how much money you make, one deals with how much popularity you get. One uses your top 2 matches, one uses your top 3 matches. So you always want to have at least 3 really good fights that are considered main event worthy, but not a main show fight, but not a main event fight. So yeah, we're going to add that, and we're going to, well, we don't need to save, so good. But you saw that H.M. Menzel did ask us for $400 extra for taking the fight on short notice, even though he was already scheduled for the fight. So yeah, not very happy with that. Let me come in and reread that. All right. Any training that he has already done will transfer to his next fight as long as he is rebooked in the next 7 days. But I guess it's still a short notice because of the opponent change, and he wants extra money. So he's a greedy little. Well, anyway. All right. All right. Seb Moorhead signs his contract with us. Excellent. Let's look at scouting. Scouting. All right. Skills on Angus Silversmith. So we're at a 2. We've been scouting for 9 days. He's at a 2. He's at a 2. All right. So I don't know how long it takes to get through here. The beard. Skills. All right. So they're 2. Wow. Great striker. Strong ground striking. All right. Well, we're going to keep scouting these guys. A new deal for WEFF. WEFF is the Women's Fighting Federation. I think I looked at him, but was he not? Yeah, the apostrophes. All right, a prospect watch. 6-0 on local shows. Out of Fort Lauderdale. Promising youngster. Power to destroy anyone from top position. Strong, strong, strong. Tell you what, I like this kid. I'm going to try to negotiate with him. 18 months, 1,000 a fight. All right, so he wants a bump. All right, cool. So that's another thing. You can kind of watch for prospects. Some of them are worth looking at, especially if you're but if you're a lower organization, it definitely could, be somebody you either want to add to your scouting, your short list, or, oh no, that's my main event. Damn it. All right, Junior Pautenkin injured with an arm injury. His fight is canceled. That was my main event against Vandahau. Crud. All right. All right. Let me go into. Shoot. All right. Let's add a fight. All right, there's Vandenhau. I don't want to catch weight. Oh, no, 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 no. Vandenhau is what weight class? There he is, light heavyweight. Boom. And, all right, he is number 9. Number 12. Ooh, man. Okay, these guys have 50% win bonuses. My new contracts are 100%, so I am overpaying. All right, decent main event. Number 6, number 3. Number 5. He has time for a full camp. So let's add that. He'll do it for an extra 630. All right, and then Vandenhouw versus Watson. All right, so that saves our new name with our new main event. So we salvage that card. Two injuries in that one. I'm actually looking forward to that Ziski fight now. All right, my office. Mail. Select all. Delete. And let's go ahead and do one more day. I'd actually like to get to week 4. Here's another prospect, 25 years old, 6-0, middleweight, young wrestler, excellent takedowns, adequate striking, a great guillotine choke, average, strong. All right, we're going to negotiate with him. You know, a win bonus. All right. He's not horrible there, but we can actually offer him a raise, and that may... I don't want to guarantee fight. Let's raise that to 60. Wow. All right, well. All right, so we have a small show going on in Asia. This is basically your local, your little local MMA groups fighting around the country, you know, in different parts of the world. William Powell. Okay, he's in a small British event. All right, so he's just a young guy, or you know, low end guy. All right, decisions. Sign. All right. Back to email. Back to news. McGregor Dare. 24, American, 5-0, light heavyweight. Powerful slugger, solid wrestling. Excellent work ethic. Oh, I like him a lot. So they're signing because they're prospects. They're basically signing for a minimum, but there's what this says is every win that they get increases their salary 2.5%. So they'll go from what 1,000 to 1,250, 15, 1750, 2,000, or whatever. That's 25%, but 10, 10, 20 or something like that. But that way they can start making more money. All right. Some of these guys look pretty good. Now, when you're bringing in these prospects, they're not going to go right into the top and start fighting your top 10 guys. You're gonna have them fight some of your lower card guys, and that's why you kind of need to have some garbage to throw at these guys to allow them to build themselves up, even though you're tearing down the other guys. Fine striker and evolving ground game. So these have actually gone up recently. I like him. Kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, middleweight. Yeah, let's negotiate with him too. Now, you can get carried away signing people, so you have to kind of be careful, don't go overboard. But I'm seeing that we have quite a few people, um, you know, and I know I want to add people, so jiu-jitsu specialist, 6-0, can tap people out, lacks the wrestling to get them to the floor. All right, so ring comfort, ground skills, striking. All right, so I'm going to shortlist him. And I can keep an eye on him. I'm not going to sign him right now. Just that he had some weaknesses that I didn't like. All right, decisions. All right, we'll sign that contract. Let's go take a look at our quick finances now, so you can see we're down to 4.4 million. And we're coming up on the card. So let me go ahead and put a cut in right here, and we'll come back and keep going and get to the card. Thanks for checking it out, guys. See you soon. Hey guys, RC here, back with I believe this is episode 11 of our